Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Group of companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakonya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewe nisu adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ya mekanchiro. Da bi ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. And for any reservation, Anasen Chirichiremubia. And your fresh home true for 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jemai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye Kikim.
When we come back like this from the weekend, then you should know that the task will be plenty on our desk, because over the weekend, we took time, read around, researched around, and compiled a whole lot of stories just to make sure all our followers are going to be fed with the right information, with the right knowledge. And of course, you can also be part of the conversation everywhere you would come across a conversation that is of interest to you and of this particular channel. Therefore, Sammy Flex, I come your way with the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. So if you are watching us and maybe this is your first time, my name is Sammy Flex. I present the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV with my people, Digital Rasta, also called Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex, who is the editor director of the show. And you out there, I know you are always a part of this agenda. God bless you for choosing Sammy Flex TV. If you've not subscribed to us, what are you waiting for? Do it now to support the movement that is the Sammy Flex TV movement. And again, Tap Tap Send is telling you you can also send money from abroad with no stress. Why don't you get an app on your phone, put in your bank details, use the promo code SammyFlex, and put out everything you want to send from abroad to your family, your friends, your colleagues here in Ghana to do your business. But remember to use the promo code. The promo code is SammyFlex, and the promo code will even give you some more money as you also do this agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Because Blacko and Burna Boy, they have some friendship, I want to address them in one video. I know Blacko and Burna Boy, they have some good friendship. At least, business or friendship developed into business, or business developed into friendship, one of them. Because of that, I'll be addressing them together in one video because they move together, and that one is for sure. First, let's start with Burna Boy. When I hear comments among industry people and fans alike saying it is only the Ghanaian entertainment media that is known for pushing negativity, sometimes I get surprised. I get surprised because I tell myself these guys don't even know what they are talking about. Because to what someone might describe as negative, in every sphere of life, in every media platform, it is there. It depends on what you follow. It depends on what you pay attention to before you understand that it is everywhere. Go to the English media. It is there. Go to the American media, it is there. Come to Africa, in all the various countries, cities, and the kind of media they do. It is like that everywhere you go. There is what people will call negative, and there is what people will call positive. All these things are parts of what makes a complete media. So now, as it stands now, when you go to Nigeria, Burna Boy is not their darling boy at the moment. Like currently speaking, when you go to Nigeria, Burna Boy is not their darling boy. And it's not as if he's not their darling boy because he's committed any crime, because he's killed someone, or because he's lost some World Cup or something. He is not their darling boy because at the moment, they think that as someone who has been leading the Afrobeat conversation, what he said about Afrobeat is not the way to go. That is what is happening now in Nigeria. So when you go there, just as in Ghana, when an artist does something wrong, the media will move to the artist and say all that they want to say about him. Go to Nigeria currently, it is in there. In fact, I came across this video and I was very surprised. With the wording, the kind of words being used at Burna Boy, I was so surprised, like, is this not the Nigerian media that sometimes our people make reference to them about us? And like, go to Nigeria, who is saying someone is doing bad? Who is saying someone is doing this? When I watched that video, in fact, I had chills all over me that, is this what is being said there? Where words like fraud and all those things were used on an artist because the artist feels that with where he has got into, his understanding of the music space, his knowledge, experience, he thinks that Afrobeat to him does not have substance. And this is what he thinks. He's not forcing anybody to think like he is thinking. This is what he thinks. Yet, people are not getting him. In fact, if there is one name that is being attacked in the Nigerian entertainment industry at the moment, it is not Davido who has gone for, who has gone to impregnate some ladies. No. It is not any other person, maybe Ruga or any of those boys misbehaving on stage. Nah, it is far from that. It is about Burna Boy who has said that Afrobeat has no substance. And that is what he feels. Because he's a writer. He has been doing songs over the years. He writes and he knows what he writes and what goes to the people when he writes them. He knows the kind of messages that when he pushes, it gets the people onto the dance floor. He knows the agenda that when he puts on a song, it goes quickly. Yet, some people are saying that Burna Boy has blasphemed. He had said what he's not supposed to say. He has said something that has not been heard before. And some of these videos, I want you to watch one of them. When I come back, I'll sure be moving on to the Black Sherif saga.
I've always said Burna Boy is the biggest fraud and the most uninspiring artist in Nigeria, and this is why.
Afro beats, as people call it, is mostly about nothing. Literally nothing. There's no substance to it. Like nobody's talking about anything. It's just a great time.
It's so interesting watching him trash talk something he has been profiting off of for years on a global stage, but I'm not even surprised. Burna Boy's entire brand is built on this Pan-African activism ideology, which he basically copied from Fela. But whenever there's a social or political turmoil in Nigeria or Africa, he either stays very quiet or mocks Nigerians when he eventually speaks up. His statements about social issues lack any real progressiveness or empathy. All he does is belittle people at every opportunity, and now he's doing that to Afrobeat. Like, how do you shit on a movement that has taken years to build by your pioneers? Tons of people worked really hard to make sure that Afrobeat gets the global recognition and respect it has now, which he has greatly benefited from, by the way. And now it's his turn to push it even further, and here he is tearing it down. If that's not witchcraft, I don't know what is. Other artists like Wizkid and Davido try to shine light on upcoming artists at every given opportunity, whether it's putting them on album or inviting them on global stages, but that can never be Burna Boy. He would rather just shit on people because that's what he's good at, and it's so uninspiring.
So in this video you just watched from the timeline of one of Nigeria's Twitter influencers, Basito, aka at It's Basito, a media personality lady called Lorraine Nicodemus had said some things that personally when I heard them, I was a little taken aback. Describing Burna Boy as fraud, as uninspiring, as shitting on the music industry, and all those words. I said, hey. Is this Nigerian media or this is Ghana media that is talking about Burna Boy? Or this is another media personality or media environment from elsewhere being into Nigeria to talk about Burna Boy? And it was. Like real. This was found right there in Nigeria. So Basito captioned this on Twitter. It says, Burna Boy's entire brand is built on Fela's Pan-Africanism, but when there is a social activity, he either keeps quiet or mocks Nigeria. He is the biggest fraud and the most uninspiring Nigerian artist. Wow. Like, it hurts. It cuts so deep. I was so surprised when I heard these words coming from the lady. In fact, let me also say shout outs to a gentleman who was on Twitter. He also sent it to me. I think he uses the handle WHKD. Like a call quiet and initials. And he also sent this to me. And I was like, what is happening? I'm sure if this had come from any of the Ghanaian media, people would be shouting, "Wait." Well, I'm not surprised. Burna Boy has been critiqued over the years for not being part of Nigeria's developmental conversation. I think this is not the first time you are hearing such a thing. That sometimes even when there are some societal, governmental, religious, all then mess in Nigeria, when they know that he has one of the influential platforms for him to make comments, he wouldn't make any comments. I'm sure even the last elections in Nigeria, once again, we realized that man was not even ready to make any comments about all those ones. And to them, it is uninspiring. But I still want them to take it cool. It was his opinion. After years of experience in this space, this is what he thinks. This is what he has observed. So I'm so surprised at the attacks on his brand. I'm so shocked at the words used at him. I'm so surprised, as a matter of fact. And I pray that this will end. Burna Boy, keep on grinding. I've listened to your album. I told them, like I said the other day, same way, I think I'm still giving myself for the album to grow on me. But at the moment, let's take it as such. I've listened to it once. I've listened to it twice. Maybe I'll take time and listen to it third time fully again. Then one day I'll take my seat here and do my own editorial on the I Told Them album. But I trust Burna Boy. He has his ways of letting these songs grow on you. So let's give him some time. Now, in wrapping up, Black Sherif on the VGMA stage last year, no, okay, this year, yes, later, early this year, rather, promised us that he was about to release a project called the KK Pack, which was obviously going to be an EP of a sort, talking about the new songs that he has to release for his people. The time that he slated for the release of this project was due. Unfortunately, for some reasons, and I believe at that time, he was playing shows abroad, some cases left, right, and center. So maybe that coupled with other things that might not even be in the public space, he could not release that particular project, the KK Pack. But not to keep his fans waiting for so long. He gave them a double or a twin song one day, where he gave us the Simmer Down, and he also gave us the Yaya Keke. As it stands now, I can tell you in all honesty and confidence that these are great songs. The songs are good. The songs are dope. Take time listening to Simmer Down, take time listening to Yaya Keke, and you realize that These songs are good songs, but unfortunately, something is holding these songs from climbing. Something, maybe it is because some songs have taken over the space already, and that it is becoming difficult for these ones to break through. But I listen to them and I go like, no, these songs should not be how they are doing. These songs' impact, influence, and the noise should be more than how we are feeling it. It means something is wrong somewhere. Then I decided to dive in small to find out what they can do, because I keep telling people that I am one of the few people who saw Black Sherif's beginning. So at every point in time, I would want him to also grow, because I'm part of his history. Take it or leave it, hate it or like it. I'm part of his history. And this one, it's not like there is no evidence. You go explain Tayao. There is evidence, so I won't even explain. The moment you come to discuss that, I show you the evidence. I pull receipt for you to know. So he's such a guy that I would always want him to rise, rise, and rise. And after going through why this song might not be, or these songs might not be breaking, I realized something, that at the moment, they should do their things well and get some performance platforms, maybe here in Ghana or outside of Ghana. Because in Ghana, anytime you talk about, or you talk to promoters about Black Sherif, the kind of feedback you get has not been the best. And I'll not hide this. Because there are so many people who are looking for Black Sherif to give him some business deals in terms of performance. So many people. In fact, me as a showbiz person, I get so many calls. People call me left, right, and center. Oh, we want to book Black Sherif. But sometimes even who is the right person to do this conversation becomes a problem. Sometimes who is the right person to direct the person to becomes a problem. Because the names around are too many. And unfortunately, when you go here and they tell you, I'll get back to you, they don't come. But all these songs, the 2 songs that he's released, all that they need is the stage and nothing else. Yaya KK, for instance, a pure street and ghetto song, all that it needs is a stage. Simmer Down, another inspiring song. All that it needs is a stage. Thanks to Baba Sadiq and his people at 3 Music Awards. In fact, that magic they did for Black Sherif, we pray that they would always find ways to do it for him again, if not even on their platform. Anytime he gets to perform anywhere, he should consult them and find out how best they can also help him do that magic again. Me, I know these songs are good, especially Yaya Keke. Over the weekend, I've been playing Yaya Keke back to back, back to back. You can ask my people. Roland Amate, I was driving with him over the weekend, and Yaya Keke was on repeat. I just love the vibe. I even tweeted about it. Those who know this will check. If you go onto my Twitter page, you will see it. That I tweeted about it. That I want to go to the beach and relax, and I'm looking for someone to join me. And that was when I realized that, hey, this song is becoming slow for whatever reasons, I don't know. But I still think that all that the song or the songs need is the stage. 1, 2 performances and back. Because I know the fans out there, they can sing this song. I know the fans out there, they love this song. So he just needs a stage, light up the people, let them sing along, splash videos online, and poof, it is done. Just as he did the performance, the water performance, and that was it. Black Sherif needs it again. Sometimes, if you realize your strength, and if you see some things that work for you, don't slow. Go hard on them. The songs are good if someone is listening. If someone really wants the boy well, let's all push. They should make available those who do their booking. Or they should make available that one person who does their booking. And that's it. Because there are people who are ready to pay him good money. Of course, we saw when he was going to the Greece show, that was good money for an artist of his caliber. That was good money, I must say, because some of the senior artists are not even taking that money. Fact. Some of the senior artists are not taking that money. So for his caliber to take that money, that was good money. But as it stands now, even in Ghana, if you want to book Black Sherif, it is not good. The other day, some conversations like that, and the people I was involved with, everybody was actually saying the same thing. Oh, Charlie, that boy, that boy, that boy, that boy. Please make it clear how people can contact you, because people have money, they want to pay you to perform. They want to see you, they love you. But how to contact you has become a problem. It is my wish that this will not go and to be explained by some people as hatred once again, like they always make it look. Anything I say about Black Sherif, some people don't want to get. But I'll keep saying it because I know I'm not disrespecting him. I'll never do that in my life, in my history as a broadcaster. I'll never do that to any brand, whether big or small. I just want growth. I just want him to win. The more he wins, I also feel happy. Yaya KK, simmer down. They are good songs. They need the stage to grow. It is like you planting something and giving that thing fertilizer, or always feeding the plant with water. That is what they need. I've seen that Black Sherif has been posting left, right, and center, including sponsoring his pages, all in the name of promoting the song. But maybe that's not even what the song needs. Maybe the song does not need someone to sponsor it online. The song just needs a platform. There are so many people who are ready to share platform with him, but who to do the booking is the problem. A word to the wise is enough. I won't say much. Those who have ears, listen in good faith. And if you don't want to, over to you, Joe Latte. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to me and let's do more. Feel free to also share an opinion. Want to get in touch? My number is on the screen any day. Open door policy. If you come respectfully, I meet you respectfully. If you come harshly, I can even be harsher than you think. See you when I see you. We out of here.